theater is such a visceral experience because it's live and it's communal. You're sitting in there with at least 50 other people, with actors only 10 to 30 feet away. So there's no way to escape sort of the humanity all around you.
I took my boys, they were maybe 4 and 6, to this little bitty show done by some people from clown school. And it was done literally in the back room of a drugstore. And there's a scene where this little clown girl comes out with balloons, and she was like, ooh, ooh, and the balloons kept lifting her up. And then eventually her feet came off the ground. She's like 20 feet away from me. Her feet came off the ground, and then she floats up and out. Like, she was 5 feet in the air by the time she left the stage. She was 20 feet from me. I had no idea how they did that. I was just like, how do you do that? It was magic. And for my boys too, and they both, one's a game designer and one's an engineer now. And I just think, that was just another little step in their growth and their wonder of, how do you do these things?
So I did a show 3 days after 9/11, and we were deciding whether or not to do it, and we decided to do it because we weren't sure the people were going to be there to show up. And at Curtain, we had a full house. I saw we had a full house. We did the Curtain, and we got the standing ovation, and you just saw the impact that theater could have, and you saw these people who were probably just in front of their TVs all week, and they just said, oh my God, escape. And it just really important to me how it impacted people.
I teach a fine arts class at University of Portland. I encourage my students to go see plays, and a lot of them don't have a lot of money. They're still eating ramen or mashed potatoes or whatever they're eating. But student tickets, while they are low, they're still $15, $10. That's hard for them because they have to get transportation, they have to get their tickets. It's hard.
It definitely deters me. I mean, and being an artist, you don't get that much money and stuff, so you have to spend it wisely, and you can't always afford a $25 ticket.
I made sure to usher as many shows as I could in order to get free tickets. Ushering for me was the best way to make that happen.
And that's very much our target audience for the free shows. It's who we're going to reach out to and personally call and bring flyers to let them know that this is for them specifically.
There's a lot of shows that I've missed, friends and just theater that I really wanted to see that I haven't been able to see just because, theater isn't cheap, and putting a show is not cheap, and that's, it makes sense to have ticket prices are a little expensive, but, I always tell people, hey, you spend $10 for a movie ticket, $7 for a bag of popcorn, $5 for a soda, that's a theater ticket.
Right now we have a very generous donor who's offering a dollar-for-dollar match for every dollar donated up to $1,000. So give now, because every dollar you give actually becomes $2. So right now it's only $12.50 to help put a butt in a seat in for our shows.